Earlier today we had, in inverted commas, the slowest heats, and we nearly saw, for a while anyway, a new championship record. Kim Jun-woo, 15:01.94. So that's the time this lot have to beat in the 1500. Filippo Bertoni is in lane 8. Ryo Nakamitsu is in lane number 1. Nathan Zobota of the USA goes in lane number 7. Bear in mind, there's only two swimmers actually who've gotten around the 15-minute mark. Luke Ellis, USA, will be in 2. Zhang of China will be in lane number 6. There'll be 2 Turkish swimmers in this one. First of which is Emil Albayrak. Vlad Stancu of Romania. He's in 5. But if that championship record of Franco Grigic is going to go, might just go to the man coming through the curtain now. Kuzey Tuncelli. He is the only sub-15 swimmer before today, that is. Albayrak is right on it, so too is Stancu. And obviously we'll keep an eye on the World Junior record, which is also the championship record, 14:46.09. There was a time today when Kim Jun-woo was very close to it. Faded a little bit and didn't quite break 15 minutes, but 15:01.94 is the target time. If nobody goes faster than that, and they should, then Kim Jun-woo from earlier on today would take the gold, but I suspect that will not be the case. Some very quick swimmers in this 1500. "30 lengths of this Netanya pool. Nakamitsu of Japan in 1, Ellis USA in 2, Albayrak of Turkey 3, Tuncelli of Turkey in 4, Stancu of Romania in 5, Zhang China 6, Zobota of the USA in 7, and Bertoni of Italy in 8. Nakamitsu's gone off very strongly up in lane number 1, and he and Tuncelli actually are level at the first turn. Third, Stancu. This is very early stages, but always interesting to see what they do as their opening gambit. So a reasonably fast tempo in the first 100 and then slow things down just a little bit. Nakamitsu is giving both of the Turks something to think about early stages here. So they're going to open up with a 56.9. Right, now I reckon they might step into a 59 routine now. 59 routine will obviously take it down towards that championship record of 14:46. Too early to put that line in yet, I think, but we'll know a little bit more. They were just a bit slower than the championship record lead off there, but got a long way to go yet. Just another 14 minutes or thereabouts. Tuncelli leads at 150, Stancu, then Nakamitsu, then Albayrak, and then Ellis of the USA. Just kind of sussing each other out. The number that comes up next will intrigue me and maybe inform me of what kind of form they are in. 56.9 followed by 1:56.96, so that's a minute. Almost on the button for a minute from Tuncelli. So that means they're going to have to speed up a little bit to get close to that championship record. And they've got plenty of time in which to do so. Tunçelli with Stancu and the other Turkish swimmer Albayrak in third place. Did look like they might have put a little bit more in on that 50. What was it? It was 29.74 from Stancu there. So he's gone under 30 on that 50. Which is why he's gone into the lead. So he's obviously thinking, right, I want to rep under the minute here. As he does so. So Tunçelli responds at 200. 2:57. They've just slipped a bit outside the minute. Second is Stancu. Third is Albayrak. Fourth, Nakamitsu off that very swift opening. Finds himself back in fourth place. Now, as things stand, Kim Jun-woo still has a look in on a medal. 15:01.94 from earlier today, but I think his pace might get a little bit quicker. Still only repping 30s, though. Nobody, apart from that 150, under the 30. So we're going to be looking at 15 plus, which will bring Kim Jun-woo into the mix. Tunçelli in 4, Stancu in 5, Albayrak in lane number 3. Yeah, it's interesting. They're not breaking the minute on any of these hundreds so far. And as they get further and further out, Kim Jun-woo has a chance of winning this, not in the fastest heat. Intriguing. They're going to have to up the ante a bit, or else it's going to be in advance of 15. Tunçelli, is he going to get a 29 this time? Yeah, 29.97 though. 29.83, another 29 high from Stancu. Keeps him in second place. Albayrak in third. Fourth, Luke Ellis now, with Nakamitsu falling back into fifth. Although it looks like a straight head-to-head between two swimmers, it's early stages, not even at the third wave stage. We will be when they turn this time at 500. And that's a 4:57.56. Yeah, again, right on the minute. Not getting under it. No 59s apart from the opening 100, which is 56.90. So as I say, Kim Jun-woo is still in with a chance of at least a medal, potentially winning it, which will be quite an upset. Thought one of these 8 would go inside 15. At the moment, they're not on course to do so. Tunçelli, half a second from Stancu, who's about 2.5 seconds clear of Albayrak. Still no 29s in that last 50. Every time it's over 30, it's bringing in Kim Jun-woo for a potential to win it. And he still could. Tunçelli now at 600. 5:57.62. 1 minute, 0.06. Stancu. He did a 29.91 there, did Tunçelli, by the way, but it needs to be a 29.5 really to start bringing it back, because very soon it'll be 100 to the minute. Tunçelli looking very strong, and that's more like it, a 29.78. If he can keep repping at that, he'll get it back on course for a sub 15. Second is Stancu, third is Albayrak, fourth is Luke Ellis of the USA. And they're the only ones in the frame, although Nakamitsu is still hanging on there in fifth place. Tunçelli, can he get another 29 here? Yes, that's better. That was a much better one. 67.23. That was the first one inside 59 since the first 100. Stanku in second. Third, Albayrak. Now, certainly the way things are looking now, Kim Jun-woo is going to get a medal because they're very much strung out 3, 4, and 5, and I'm fancying the Korean to pick up at least a bronze here. Stanku now 30.62 is 3.36 behind Tunçelli. Third is Luke Ellis now, just moving above Albayrak. Fifth, Nakamitsu. Sixth is Zhang. Right, where are we going to be at with our leader as he approaches 800 meters? At 800. 7:57.23. Now, what was that one? That was exactly a minute from Tunçelli, that last 100. So he hasn't made any improvement. Still on course of being under 15, but that championship record is not under any threat. Stanku in second, quite a way back now. And there's a long gap to third, which is now occupied by Luke Ellis. Tunçelli again, 30.16. Stanku, 39.1. I know we're going to get a burst at the end from Tunçelli, but it's not going to be speedy. It's not going to be rapid. Luke Ellis and Nakamitsu having a good little battle in 2 and 1. So 8:57.34. Not getting into the low 59s yet. And I've got to say, the way things are looking, Kim Jun-woo is going to get a silver here, because Stanku's been dropped by the leader. Luke Ellis, Nakamitsu and Albayrak are way too far back to make up that kind of ground. Only swimmer is going to beat Kim Jun-woo, as things stand, is our leader. And he's still repping around 30 per 50, 29.95 there. And Lee, though, is 7.4 over Stanku, who's got about 5 seconds over Luke Ellis. Right, 8:57 it was last time. 9:57 now. I'm going to be bold here and predict that Kim Jun-woo is going to get the silver medal and not even be in this race. I think Tunçelli will have enough to win it overall, but Kim Jun-woo's in that second slowest, in inverted commas, heat earlier today, is going to get silver. So whoever finishes second here will pick up third place, in effect. I'm not convinced about Tunçelli breaking 15 even now, because he's not doing 29s, he's doing 30s, and every time he's just edging back above a minute per 100. Stanku is 9.27 back. Then there's nothing really between Nakamitsu, who's moved into third, and Luke Ellis, but that third place is not going to get a medal. Third place is not going to get a medal here, because they're going to be too far behind Kim Jun-woo. That was actually quite slow by Tunçelli. I think that was a 60.5. So he's right on 14:58 territory now. Hasn't got much room for manoeuvre in terms of dropping time. Now, the Romanian's still second, but you can see how close Nakamitsu and Ellis are to potentially overtaking Stanku. 30.14 Tunçelli, losing a bit more time under the 60, unless he can come back into 29. Stanku second. Nakamitsu in third place. Fourth is Zhang. 5 is Ellis. Here comes Tunçelli. And that again was over the minute. 11:58.46. He's losing a bit of time against the minute every time. Stanku, Nakamitsu, Zhang, Ellis in 5th, Albayrak in 6th. Tuncelli's going to win this by quite a distance. Question is, 30.89. Do you know what? I'm still thinking that 15 minutes may not be broken here, because he's getting slower. No worries about him winning it, I don't think. 12.74 between our leader and Stanku. And now Zhang has come from nowhere into 3rd place. Not even mentioned Zhang Zhanshuo so far. Tuncelli is struggling here to get inside 15. He's not going to, do you know what? This is intriguing. Kim Jun-woo still has a chance of potentially winning this. I know there's only 200 to go, and he should find a sprint finish, but it's going to be mighty close. He's not going to break 15 the way things are going. Keep an eye on this, see whether he does another 30 plus. Yeah, 30.80 for Tuncelli. This is going to get mighty tight between him and Kim Jun-woo, unless he can put a sprint in over the last 100. Zhang now up to 2nd place. Where has he come from? He's repping 29.9 per 50. Not going to catch our leader because there's only 100 to go. But he's going to be outside 14 minutes here. Wow. Well, he's going to come back in a 60.6 to take it, which I think he will. I'm sure he will, but it's going to be a bit tighter than it should have been. Zhang in 2nd is going to get, in effect, the bronze medal. Nakamitsu up into 3rd in this race, but 4th overall now. Tuncelli got to be under 30 here for this fit. Oh, he's 30.42. I thought he'd speed up. He hasn't. Now, he's got to do 30.3 in this last 50, or Kim Jun-woo wins it. Tuncelli needs to really speed up here. 15:01.94 was Kim Jun-woo's time. It's close. I think he's just got it. He has, and he just sneaks under the 15. That was torture, I think, for Tuncelli, because he nearly threw it away. Zhang gets 2nd, which will be 3rd in effect. And Nakamitsu has finished 3rd, which means though he thinks he's got a medal, he won't have one. Because Kim Jun-woo has gone quicker than both the Chinese and the Japanese. No doubt about our winner, although there was for a little while. Kuzey Tuncelli, just got the job done by sneaking under 15, but you know, there was still a question mark over that until the last 50. 14:59.80 for our winner, and that's going to mean Kim Jun-woo is going to get the 2nd place with 15:01.94. Remarkable race. We will have to give you all the times of all the competitors from the earlier heats before we hear from our winner, who must have been a little bit concerned. He got a 28.15 out when he needed it, right at the very end. Had it been a 30 plus, he could have found himself in the silver medal position. As it is, Tuncelli is the gold medalist. In doubt, though, until that last 50 meters. So there you go. Kim in 2nd, Zhang in 3rd. Nakamitsu, although he finished 3rd, finishes 4th overall. And these are the other swimmers involved in the earlier heats. And in just a moment, we'll be on the cam with Kuzey Tuncelli, who just broke 15 minutes. Much tighter, I'm sure. We'll find out exactly what the Turkish swimmer has to say. Our new 1500 meters freestyle champion is ready to give his thoughts on a very tight finish with Cam Nation.
An amazing finish there in the 1500 metres freestyle, especially with the fastest heat this morning, making it an incredibly close finish. Kuzey Tuncelli is our new world champion in the 1500 metres freestyle after winning the 800 earlier in the week. Kuzey, how does it feel?
Thank you for everyone. It's an incredible race. I'm so happy right now.
Thank you, Kuzey. He only turned 16 on Sunday and he is now a two-time world junior champion. Ladies and gentlemen, from Turkey, it is Kuzey Tuncelli.
I think our interpretation is he managed to absolutely snatch that from Mitsyn right at the very end. Mitsyn was tiring, there's no doubt about it, but somebody has to take advantage, and it was he. Now, this is an interesting one, because we have medalists from two different races here. That doesn't often happen in swimming, but as I mentioned earlier in the day, there was a lightning fast swim by Kim Jun-woo, and that proved to be good enough to get silver medal. So the top three in the fastest heat were not the fastest three. Third place was Zhang Jianshuo, who, like his teammate, came through with quite a burst at the end to take the medal away from Nakamitsu. Well, he swam, what, 7 hours ago? Something like that. And very nearly broke 15 minutes, 15:01.94. Took a massive amount of time off his PB. And it was in doubt until the last 50 as to whether Tuncelli would go faster. Put in a massive last 50 to get under 15 minutes. And it will be, and is, a second Turkish gold for Kuzey Tuncelli, but that was in doubt right until the very end. So Zhang finishing second, but gets the third because of Kim. And Kim Jun-woo for his work at lunchtime today, 15:01.94, gets the silver medal and is thrilled with it, no doubt. Thought at one stage he was going to get into the 14:59 territory, and that might not be too far away. The man who did find 15, or the 14:59 that he required to win it is the Turk. Tuncelli, Kim and Zhang. 1, 2, 3 in the longest race in the program, the 1500 meters freestyle, and we'll hear for Tuncelli once again the Turkish national anthem.
Please stand for the national anthem of Turkey.
I'm sure that their hearts were in their mouths for a while as they saw him getting splits of over a minute per 100. Desperate to get into the 59s, and he had to come back with 28 to get inside the 15 minutes. That was good enough to steal that gold away from Kim Jun-woo. Zhang finishing in third place. Four more events to bring to you before we conclude. A 50